Good morning, everyone. I'm Trevon James. It's time for your morning crypto live stream. Your morning, it's time for your, what's up, homie? It's time for your morning cold coffee. What up, Toronto crypto? Corey? New mic? No. What's up, Fresh? Larry, Nelson, Quan, BBR Sales, Crypto Freedom, Drukpa. Oh, it's back? Oh, let me take it out then. I thought I fixed it. So let me try this. Can you hear me? What's up, Steve? Number of things. Muscle management. What's up? Can y'all hear me? So what I had was, I didn't have it on. I had the wrong thing selected. Tether your BTC. What's up, Fred? So let's check it out. Oh, we're already on it. So it's pulling back. Yeah, going into Tether. I told my wife to sell some right before 4,000 yesterday. Actually, she sold some right here. So I said, usually, right before it gets to the big round number, it usually dips a little bit because that's a psychological number. So 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. 5,000 will be a nice one because that's in the middle for how humans think. 5,000, 10 G's, 20 G's. Those round numbers are going to be where then you got your 50s, your hundreds, but usually the round numbers, because most people put their orders at round numbers when they say, I'm going to put my sell order at 4,000. Well, all the smart people sell a little bit before that because it's not going to get there, just in case it doesn't get there. It looks impressive, but will it hold? We don't know. That's one thing I want to keep reiterating on these live streams is we don't know what it's going to do. We just have to react to what it is doing. So when Bitcoin's sliding like this, I'm waiting. I'm like, all right, I don't think this is. And then if you watch this every morning, you'll know that I was saying this right here. I was watching this because I said, it just made it made a low. It stopped making lower lows. It made a higher low. Then it made another higher low. Okay, and then it got a fake, but look, it still, and that's what I was saying, it still made a higher low. It didn't go lower than here. It didn't go lower than here. So it still made a higher low. And then it made a higher high. Higher than these past. So now it lets you know, hey, I'm going up because I'm making higher lows and I'm making higher highs. This is an uptrend. And that's when everybody realized. So after the break above here, that was another higher high. And as long as it's making higher highs, it's going up, higher high, higher high. But then once it starts making lower lows, lower highs, that's when we're like, all right, let's wait a second, let's wait till it starts making higher highs again. That's basically all you do, man. I told you this before, but somebody hacked your Twitter again. What Twitter did they hack? I think it's more I don't care about that stuff. Let me check my Twitter, make sure it ain't nothing being crazy being posted though. Because he might have meant like it just happened. The life of Trevon James. Nah. Might as well tweet while I'm on here, right? Live, right? Now, I never go on Twitter. Oh, but you got to find a channel. Haha. Have you checked out Clash Royale DAP? No, I haven't actually. I heard about it. Is it on? Can I find it on here? Is it on Tron? Okay, Clash Royale. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this. See, I usually get excited about these, but I don't get excited about them anymore. It's kind of like Clash of Clans, huh? But basically, what turns me off is you have to purchase. Let's see, because I might be wrong. Top 10 players, fast. It's a farm game. See, the problem with these things is, I'm trying to get some adoption here, and I try to think like the average person as much as possible. Hold on. The only way that people are going to play these things is if they can easily make a profit. And the easiest way to make a profit is in the beginning, unfortunately. So until someone solves that problem, then we'll have more sustainable games that are actually attractive. Because me now, I know what's up. I know the hustle. Once you know the hustle, you beat it, and then you play with the hustle. I'll say, so I know it goes. It's early. All right, I'm gonna be here. Like it's an iPhone release. I'm gonna be here at the door. Hey, y'all open yet? And that's why it's like that in the beginning. It's so much hype. But I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't like these. If it's easy if I can come into this a month later and jump in and feel like I'm doing like I can make something, I think it's they're longer. I think the longer you wait to play, I think the longer it seems like the longer it takes for you to actually make a profit. And I think, well, maybe if society is cool with that at one point, if there's always people coming in and playing, then yeah, it can work. That's what you have to bet on. Is you have to bet on people continuing to play throughout, and will people play this? I don't know if I can't tell if people will pay. Are people paying to play now? Yeah, Fortnite people are paying to play. For the most part, the game is free, but you have to. Yeah, crypto is coming, man, because people are already. Please don't tell me people are jacking crypto weather, man. Please don't tell me that. But yeah, this looks cool, but it's just about I'll look more into it when I get off of here. I might do a video on it. Yeah. We are in the social networks. I don't like that. See, stuff like this turns me off. We are in the social networks. That's not how you say that. I will buy you a haircut. Why you want me to look good so bad? Are you a girl? Or are you gay? Either one is cool. In the bull run, there's going to be 10 bootleg crypto weathers. Oh, yeah, Chico Crypto. But that's what you do, though. You copy greatness. I'm not supposed to say that. But that's what you naturally do. You naturally copy the people that are better at you than it. Better at it than you. Trying to take the steps to trademark your intellectual property. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, he did like the. He's trying to do like a show, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, just don't turn around and start pointing to the back. Just don't turn around and start pointing to your screen. Don't do it. Don't get a TV and point to it. Don't do none of that. As long as you don't do that, everything's good. We're cool. Anti-price prediction. Let's see. Let's look at the anti-price. Yeah, it's a sincerest form of flattery, man. Thank you, Chico. I'm honored. I think what's funny though with to talk shit about somebody and copy them is wild though. Yeah, anti-price. So anti-price is at 22, holding 20. Yeah, it looks good. It looks okay. I would like to see it get higher up here and hold, so it could fall. But I don't know. 2 years? I don't know, man. High if they keep on developing. Somebody posted something in my Telegram last night. Let me see if I can find it real quick. What's this today? I want to find this. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, here it go. This is I don't know if this is something legit. It looks like it's one picture. But if somebody could give me some clarification on this looks like a Tronbet new game. No cap, Trey. It was a joke. Did they make a new game yet? Do I still have faith in Trontopia? Yeah. I think they're just tired. Because he was always talking about, man, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm tired. Man, I'm tired, yo. So, maybe he just needs some sleep. DevCon, I haven't even heard anything about Neo DevCon. So, that's my thoughts on it, unfortunately. I haven't heard anything. So, I guess the information just hasn't got out yet, or there's nothing there, nobody to talk about. And that's not good. Stellar, no thanks. I'll buy it to hold it for the HODL challenge when it's time to, but I won't really get into it, I don't think. Trontopia. I'm thinking about Tron Divs. Tron Divs had a crash. So I bought into this when it launched. I did a video on this last night, and I bought into this right when it launched at like maybe 10 or something like that, maybe before then. And it went up to almost 2 million. And I reinvested everything and got it to up like 47,000. I didn't sell. And it started falling. I was like, man, I'm just gonna hold through it. I woke up this morning, man, this jump was down to 20,000, yo. It had lost half of what, so now it's at 22, but I'm in profit. I reinvested all the way up to the top and all the way back down, and now I'm in profit. So now it's like hardly no. So now I'm basically, I would say this is at the bottom because there's not really many more people selling. The people, if you haven't sold by now, you don't even care, like me. So that's funny how that worked. Tron Divs. Let me reinvest half of this 200. And yeah, that brings me to 20,252. Oh, I can do the calculator now. Yes. So how much do I have? 22. So that is 709 a day. So I'll reinvest 350 a day. Nice. So yeah, this is cool. I like how this works. I like how this fuels this over here. That's pretty innovative. And that's what I like. I like seeing stuff change. Like I don't want to talk about something that does the exact same thing as the last thing. It's got to do something that nothing else has done. Because that's how you push them. That's how you push the developers to keep striving for new things, to keep creating. So Lambo, this is new. Oh my. What the? I got 5,000 in divs, man. So this one is cool. The difference between this one too is when you buy and sell, the price doesn't go up. I mean, the price doesn't go down. The price can only go up. And the price goes up, kind of like HitDApps on HitDApps, where the price only goes up once a certain amount of keys have been purchased. So this one goes up every, like a week or something like that. And where's Lambo at? Let's see. Yeah, this one only goes up when these are sold. So in 42,000, this price is gonna rise by 10%. And when people sell, the coins get burned. So this is innovative, and the games fuel this. I have in mind. I'm waiting on him to make a dice game. He's supposed to make a dice game, and that'll be better to mine with. But I'm not gonna mine with any of these games. But I will reinvest wherever this came from. Maybe it came from a game. I don't know. Sweet. All right, let's see what the hell y'all talking about, man. $17 a day. You mean on Tron divs? On this? Yeah, it's 3.5. Like on this, like the P3T one, this one has been going on for months. So they are sustainable. It's been proven that they're sustainable. This one is still growing, and it's been going on for like since before Christmas. So they are sustainable, no doubt. How long? Nobody knows. But I'm just going to place my bet that it goes for a long time, because it's a smart contract. And people are always going to, and the longer it goes, the more, hype. So, but yeah, let's look at the contract on this. Yeah, this one's at 13.5 million. Now it's at 13.4. Ooh, it's dipping. Somebody just withdrew. Let's see. But yeah, I didn't buy in yesterday. But yeah, I guess that's $17 a day. Man, dude, get this XRP nigga out of here, yo. All y'all do is cause drama, man. I don't have no mods. I need to set up some mods right now. Oh, I know, I'll go do it on here. Get your ass, yeah, nigga. Get your ass out of here. You annoying. All you do is, cause nobody likes y'all. You know. Yeah, shouldn't you be watching some XRP videos? Go watch some XRP videos. Oh, there aren't any. No one's talking about it unless there's some type of um billion-dollar business company. You bored. Everybody in here actually, we actually do stuff. You know. So anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, these fun games that I'm playing. So this one dipped a little bit. Yeah. So I don't want anyone to think like. Just make sure you're knowing that you're not going. Don't be greedy. Yeah, don't be greedy. What? How the 5,000 or the dip in this contract? Surprised me. Yeah, they do more harm than good. LLGT is a TRC20 token. Yeah, it says it is. But it's no search tool. So it's a gamble. Man, XLM. All right, I look at XLM. Jesus Christ. Y'all holding on to that bag, huh? You should sell it and buy it back cheaper. Oh, no, it's going up. Let's see. Let's look at the daily. Oh, man. That's why. Okay, I'll talk about XLM. Okay, XLM is bouncing off this support, which but it's still not bullish yet, guys. You got to slow your roll. Slow down. Don't FOMO it yet. All right. We got the cloud way over here, man. Way over here. If anything, XLM is trying to find yo, what the fuck is going? Oh, I know what it is. It's XLM and XRP. There we are. That's what it is. That's what's going on. It's so XRP XLM war going on right now. Let's see. Right? Yeah, Stellar XLM. I always get XLM and NEEM mixed up. So yeah, XLM and XRP war going on right now. Jesus. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. You motherfuckers better run. better run, motherfuckers. Because I'm coming to get you. Fred, where you at? Clink, clink, clink. Tossing out hammers. Clink, clink. Everybody catching them. Clink. I know you can't see. Because I'm back here slicing niggas' heads off. In the dark. Okay. He has sold his cryptos. What's up, Jimbo? I'm charged up, bitches. Am I buying XLM? No. I'm gonna wait on XLM to see. XLM is behind. It's late to the party. It's like, come on, XLM, we're going up, man. And XLM's all right. I'll find a bottom. Let me find a bottom real quick. You know. So it's like, gotta do this. You know. Something like that. It's got to do what everything else just did. Cardano. See? This is where XLM is. It's way back here. It's late. Cardano's looking good. Did I buy Cardano? Yeah, I bought Cardano yesterday. ARK. Those late ones are the easiest trades. Yeah. Because you know what they're doing. It's like, oh, you doing what they, you know. You ain't slick. XLM is, I'm not even gonna say that. ARK trying to hold up. This is probably a blow off top, so it's probably gonna fall. I don't like this, so I can't tell though, because it was doing some kind of like that over here, but this is ugly. But it was way too extended anyway, so. Yeah. So, panic sell or just ride it out like I'm going to do. I'm riding out everything at these levels. I'm just going to ride it out. I mean, why not, right? Bat pulling back to this 13. See, that's what I'm saying. It's got resistance in this cloud, man. You want to see it break through something like this. That's when you know. Bitcoin Cash, I think I'm waiting on this. Yeah, I'm waiting on this. It's got a lot of resistance through this cloud. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just punches through here, but we'll see. I'm not too bullish though. It's not a lot of volume. BTT, it's falling. It's going down, man. Nobody's thinking about it anymore. Told you. Dash was looking good. Yeah, a lot of the coins are looking a little bit weaker. They're looking weaker today. Looks like they're stalling out, basically. Like EOS is after is it's like where Dash was right here. They're all doing the same things, just at different times. ETH, yeah, ETH is behind. No, that's EOS. I said ETH. What's ETH? It looks like ETH is still accumulating. Gas, that's ugly. I didn't buy this. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it's not bouncing at all. This must be something. Must be disappointment, or that Neo DevCon. I haven't heard anything about this, man. I heard about it, but I haven't heard any news from it. So I don't know what's going on with that. Hot, it's holding up pretty good, but I'm not in yet. I'll probably be buying it when it like breaks out on the top or something like that for a trade. I might not hold it from there. I might not hold it long term though, but it could be a good 2021 bull market play. This doesn't look good. ICX is testing these lows down here. I think I said this. It's crossing. Got to cross, but the price is crashing below it, so it's like not looking good anymore. It was, because this is textbook. You buy on the pullback or after the cross, but it wasn't money buyers. IOTA, still early on that. I haven't bought any IOTA yet. Litecoin, it's too high for me. But if I do buy it, it'll be when it's like up here, and I'll put stop losses and stuff. It'll be for a trade. Well, depending on how high it goes. If I buy it here and it goes to like here and I get stopped out, I'm not getting back in. But if I buy it and it goes all the way up to like here non-stop, and if I might hold it and see if it makes a long term, till August. We'll see. But I do want to have some Litecoin for the halving though, so I don't know. Nebulous, still early on this, but it's looking good though. It's getting nice and round, and it has development, so that's why I bought that. Yeah, I just looked at XLM, man. Neo's looking pretty good, but it's looking pretty early. If it breaks newer lows, hold on, where did I get Neo at? I don't know. Can't remember. But yeah, I'll probably buy it if it comes back down in here somewhere. I'll probably like double down on how much I've already bought, and if it goes lower, I'll buy even more. Like I'll use more money to buy some if it breaks new lows. That for things like, but I don't know, man. Now I'm kind of thinking twice about Neo. I don't know. What's the name of the show? Cold Coffee. Neo 3.0. Bent, you a noob though, man. Bent's one of my patrons, but he's a noob. I gotta get you the mod too next time I see you. Um, when no Neo. What? You know what I need to do too is I need to get the USD charts because I'm missing another part of the picture when I don't look at USD charts. No, Neo USD. That's one thing I don't like about CoinG is you gotta put the thing for it to pop up. So USD is looking a little bit more bullish, so looking at the Bitcoin chart, let me favorite these USD tethers because that's one part of the picture I need to be looking at because a lot of people aren't, like, most people are trading with money. They're thinking about money. I'm thinking about more crypto, and that's where I'm different. And it's like, am I wrong for thinking like that? Should I go into the new way of thinking is dollars? But that's that's opposite. Well, I think what it is it was originally Bitcoin was supposed to be, in the future, one Bitcoin will be worth one Bitcoin, So now, but now it's not like that. That's not how the thinking is about crypto. Everybody's valuing it in money still, in cash. What about Bitcoin? Let's check back in on Bitcoin. What the hell? What chart is this? Oh, how did that get on there? Oh, it's the daily. I'm supposed to be on the hourly. This is my hourly tab, and it's on the daily. Okay, so yeah, it got across. So yeah, that's when it started making the uptrend right here, and it broke through the perfect part to break through, which is this thin part, because it's like no resistance, and now you're above the cloud. So it's looking good, but it needs to break these levels up here. I'm gonna keep saying that. Next level to break is here. I said this yesterday. I even drew this exact same thing. And this right here, I think what's going to happen is you can pull this way out here. And what I think is going to happen is we're going to accumulate in this. And what could happen, which is why this is, May, is we fall in June and everyone gets very bearish and depressed and gets ready to do it again, and it bounces and starts going up for the halving and starts its uptrend, long-term uptrend, bull run starts. Everybody will be saying, 2,000, 1,200, and it might go down there. And if it goes to, oh my goodness, if it does that, now, worst case scenario, which is actually what probably will happen, is this is gonna move sideways, break this low, and then make new lows. And that's horrible. Making new lows, it'll probably crash down to, 1,000 or something like that. Because everybody be like, oh, hell no. You done made new lows? I'm getting out of crypto. And then we make a new, and gotta go through that whole, and we'll go past the halving without any pumps. And maybe something else will be taken off or something like that. Maybe like Ethereum will be took over or something, or EOS will be the number one. That's like the worst case scenario, and Bitcoin just goes into this another 4-year, 3 to 4 year bear, and it pumps after the next halving. So that's like worst case scenario. Yeah, 1,200 BTC, you will pretty much guaranteed be happy years after that choice, because crypto is going to be here and Bitcoin is going to be rare. But you got to go all in and then wait. Whoo. Like sell the house, buy Bitcoin at 1,200, but you got to wait a couple years with no house and you got all that Bitcoin at 1,200. You got 100 Bitcoins, but you eating in your car, you know. Oh yeah, pay interest on that. Yeah, it's risky at those. It's risky because the faith will be way low at those prices. People will be like, Bitcoin is done. Even I'll be like, yeah, Bitcoin is done. That's why I should probably start trading against USD. That's still around me, right? So that's worst case scenario. But hopefully we just make a double bottom here, and then the hype for the halving starts to, you know, and it's kind of up to the YouTubers to keep that hype for the halving coming. Because if you don't have that hype, if you don't explain, because when I was coming up in crypto, I had YouTubers that taught me about what the halving meant and why it was going to make the price of Bitcoin go up. Like, and I definitely knew for sure that it was going to happen, and that's how I was able to predict that the price was going to go up past 5,000, and it did. It went from 300. Then it started getting hyped for the halving. It started going up, and then it kept going. It was 300, 400. Then it got to like 700 at the halving, and then it crashed. And it was like, and then when Bitcoin crashed to 700, everybody was like, oh, "Is that it? Was that it?" Everybody was kind of shook for a little while, and it just moved sideways at like 700, 800. Then it got to like 900, and we was like, and then it broke. We had that some kind of announcement, and then it went to 1,200, and then it fell back down. And everybody thought it was like double top. Everybody thought that this back here, man, I'll go through it. We'll go through it right now. Let's go through the history of my Bitcoin when I got in Bitcoin. So I got in Bitcoin, I'll say like right, maybe in this right here. Into 2015, going into 2016. I might have bought this. I think this right here was that FUD from that dude that said Bitcoin, that developer. It was a developer that said that Bitcoin isn't gonna work. Like, and that's when right when I found out, and it crashed. And I was like, yeah, Bitcoin. I knew about charts and stuff because I had been charting before, but I didn't really know nowhere near as much as I know now. And I'm gonna always say that, like even 20 years from now. Anyway, so it crashed down, and it started going up. And this is like getting ready for the halving, you know. And then 2016, the halving happened in May. So here's the pump for the halving. And then this is the crash afterwards. And then it started falling. We were like, oh, that was it. And then it started going up again. And this is when we were getting close to those all-time highs. Everybody was getting shook. Like every time it would get to the top, it would crash. Like, it was really on edge. Then I remember this right here. This is when ETF or one of them things, man, that don't really matter. They like right before the announcement, they didn't approve it, but there was like a rumor that they did because it was going up. And then when they said that they didn't, it crashed down. And then people thought that was it. They thought that was a double top. And then it kept going up. And then and after that, man, every time it fell like this, it was like it was that it. And what happens is you get every time it got to the point where every time Bitcoin crashed, it would go back up. So we thinking this is what happens. Every time Bitcoin crashes, it goes back up. So it crashed, it goes back up, crash, goes back up, crash, goes back up, crash, goes back up, crash, goes back up, crash. So it keeps doing that, right? All the way to 20,000. So it does it again, and you're like, well, Bitcoin always crashes and goes up, man. It always goes back up after it crashes, man. Yeah, except when it doesn't. So this right here is like this is right here. This right here is when you should have known, because if anything, when it goes into the cloud, see, you would get shook. How if you try, like, it's so hard, man. Pause. When I would have got shook out of this, maybe not this, but now I know that when it comes under the cloud, that's very, very bearish. It's more about next bull run. The one thing I'll be watching is the 13, the price in the 13. It's bullish till it's not. Like, it's bullish, then it's less bullish, then it's less bullish, then it's bearish, then it's more bearish, more bearish. You know, this is bullish. Now it's getting a little bit bearish. Now it's more bearish. Now it's more bearish. You know, but it got above 34. You know, so when it starts to get across, I'm selling, and I'll get back in on the next one. You know, take this little loss right here. From here, whatever I sell at, from here to here, whatever that it's almost even, really. But yeah, getting out of that one right there. All right, what's that? Okay, yeah. So that would have been smart. Where in that chart do you think we are now? I think we're about right. I think we already did that one. I think we're right here. Well, at least I hope we are. I'm gonna say I hope we are. But I think, yeah, we're either right here, right? You know what I'm saying? We're either right here, which is actually unfortunately, which us being right here makes more sense, because we always come back to the previous all-time high. We did it here. See? Look at the low. Look at the high. Right? Well, we did it back here as well, because it came down to right here. It spiked from 10 to 50. No, from 10 to 50, went up to 250, crashed back down to 50, went up to 1200, went down to 250. Now it went up to 20,000, come down to 1200. You know what I'm saying? That's what's supposed to happen if we're going off of what's been happening. But I hope that's so. See what I'm saying? It makes more sense that we one more time, and then do the sideways. You know, so really looking at this chart though, if we go ahead and fall now, if we go ahead and break out down, maybe like in April, fall down, you know, by May, June, find a bottom, we can move sideways and start to get ready for the halving still. But we'll just be breaking like 4,000, or we'll be breaking like something. But it'll be high compared to where we've been, you see? It'll be high. Like, if this is the wrong accumulation phase, and we break lower and accumulate here at 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, you know, getting to 4,000 will be a lot of gains, man, for the halving. And you'll be chilling at the halving. You'll be like, I'm a hold. I'm not gonna sell. You know, so I think a lot of people might be taking profits right now, which might be, you know, like this trade, and I'm a hold. You know what? I might set some stop losses on these alts. If we stay in this range, right here, I'm gonna put stop losses. Well, maybe mental stop loss below this trend line right here. But there's that possibility again of us double bottoming. Maybe I'll just put stop losses below new lows. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, new lows. I'll put a stop loss. And then there's the risk of getting wicked, but I'll put mental stop loss. So I won't do a technical stop loss. BitMEX is prolonging the bear market, possibly. Yeah, smash the likes, man. I'm dropping some gems here. If there's an airdrop for Theta, make sure you sell Theta before that airdrop. No, I won't forget because I'll be watching. I'm always in crypto, man. Crypto limit. He says put real stop losses. See, if I put real stop losses, I've set myself up to be a lot more disappointed. Because if I put a stop loss at the bottom and we get a wick and I'm not able to get back in and then everything just takes off while I'm asleep, you know, at 1,000 it's over. Yeah, I would agree with that. Crypto weather merch arrived. That's what's up. Appreciate it, man. Take a picture, send it to me on Twitter, so I give you a shout out on crypto weather next time whenever I do one. Should do one. Should be back with crypto weather tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let me go to this month because I need to put something. So see, like, look at how far away this cloud is, dog. Yeah, I'm not feeling too confident. Like the bigger the time frame I look at Bitcoin, the less confident I get about maybe not so much as cryptos, but definitely Bitcoin, because every chart gets more, as you zoom out, it gets more and more bearish. Like this cloud is way over here. So this cloud's gonna like do this right here. It's gonna form like that. It's probably gonna have another one like, you know, something like this. You know how they do. Eventually. That's when Bitcoin, that's like that's 2023, dog. So hopefully, which I don't see happening, I never really see anything sustainable do this. Don't zoom out. How can I not? That's where all the information is. That's where the truth is. Need to get above this 34, man. Yeah, I play Apex. I'm not really that good. I get a kill here and there, but I don't play it that often, so I'm not really that good. Evercross? I don't know, man. Call me now for your free reading. If it crosses down, last time it crossed down right here. The first time it ever crossed down, that was the bottom. You know, the bottom was actually here, but that was like the double bottom. See, because you got a higher low, a low, and a higher low. So we're looking for a higher low, you know, anywhere, as long as 3,100 does not break. As long as 3,100 doesn't break, or 3,000, whatever, doesn't break, we're good. But if it breaks, we're going low. Could we have a public FOMO before 20? I think looking at this chart, Bitcoin, I'm talking Bitcoin here. I'm not talking about something else. But I'm gonna say it like this. Looking at this chart, someone else is gonna be right here by 2020. Someone else, whether it be Ethereum, Ripple, probably Probably between these three. Or probably between these two. Unless someone else comes up and climbs up into this top spot here. Tron's losing market share. I was hoping it was out. Tron would be higher, but it's slipping down. It's still in top 10. But Tron just went on a run, man. So, but looking at this chart is very, very bearish. Especially thinking about the cloud. Because what's it going to do, man? 2020 is going to go straight. Like it's going to go hop back over. I've never seen that before. It's got to get back above the cloud. Maybe it'll go this way. But that's not realistic, man. In crypto, they always do this. They always, and then they take off. That's 2026, dog. See how smooth and like you don't go like that straight up. You in cryptos at least they bleed and then accumulate like. But I don't know, man. This is more realistic. Not exactly bleeding down like this, but like, like going and, like that general direction, sideways for 5 years. I hope that's not right though, but that's what look at this monthly chart. Because there's enough information on it now. Back in here, you didn't have that much information. But now we see that you got a lot of resistance, man. Can accelerate. Yeah, let me shut up. Cause I'm fudding hard right now. Let me stop fudding. Let's get back on some positive. Let's look at some slower time frames. But nowadays, adoption in general, yeah, y'all fighting. That's good. Y'all bullish, so that's good. That's the sentiment. The sentiment is bullish, so y'all right. Y'all shooting the FUD down with good information, so that's good. What do you think about Vitalik's crypto holdings that were released today? I don't know anything about his crypto holdings. I wouldn't mind knowing how much he has though. Vitalik. Holdings. This is 2018. What you talking about, Willis? Y'all won't be talking about that JP Morgan coin for another week. You figure did. Can you show us how to make money on Steem and dApps? Yeah, just continue to watch my channel. But you just reminded me to check mine. Man, I got more. Oh, that's the same thing amount. Same amount. What do I think about? How can Big TC stay number one? And it's so slow. Right. Yeah, it's very slow, man. It's very slow. So I might get rid of all my Bitcoin. I don't know. I'm thinking about ETH, man. Really, like I'm thinking hard about ETH, but I really should wait and see how it plays out first, because it's still fairly early. But I'm buying with Bitcoin though, so that's why I look at the Bitcoin charts, because that's what I'm buying with. Let's see, the fork is in a few days. We'll see what happens after, because isn't the fork no, I'm tired. Isn't the fork supposed to be like, the effects of the fork aren't supposed to be seen for like months afterwards or something like that? I can't remember. I never really paid attention. I learned from my chats, man. Like, I don't really watch much. I learn from what everybody's saying. But the video was actually called Last Chance to Get Out. They will never update the Bitcoin network or upgrade it. I think that's kind of good though. I'm kind of like with that mindset too, as far as Bitcoin goes. It should be the standard. It's the gold. When you think about Bitcoin maximalists, you get a goldy type vibe from them. I don't know who that is, Justin. What's up, Rick? Yeah, Lightning Network, but does it work? When I send Bitcoin, am I using Lightning Network yet? That's basically what I want to know. Can I get a yes or no to that? Because when I send Bitcoin, it still takes a long time. But Ethereum can be why Ethereum can be number one isn't Tron faster. Yeah, it is. Tron is faster now, but Ethereum claims that they're gonna get a lot faster. How much is my Patreon group? It's $5 a month. I think it's worth it. You get with $5, you get 2 groups, chats. It's all on Telegram. You get my DApp Telegram, where we mostly talk about DApps. You get the charts Telegram, where we mostly talk about charts. And then you get my channel, where only I talk, and I say, like, if I see something on the chart or something, or if I buy something. Yeah. John says it's totally worth it. I mean, I'm not in there 24/7 because I got family, I got kids, but I pop in there, every day and say something, at least say something. But I'm in there a lot though. I'm in the DApps one more often, because I'm more into DApps than I am trading. Appreciate that, John. Glad you enjoy it. Appreciate that, Vicious. Thanks for the $1. What's up on hiatus? Steem team? Yeah, let's look at Steem. Let's show Steem some love. Let's see what's going on with Steem. Steem doesn't get the love it deserves, man. Let's check my curation trail. Let's see. It's at 531 last time I checked. 534. Oh yeah, Steam dApps. Let's see. It's not loading. Oh, new. They don't have any new, man. I want to. I want to see some new dApps, man. I want to see some new stuff. Magic Dice. Let me check out Magic Dice. It's doing pretty good. I had somebody pretty much doing it for me. Someone that I always was helping me out with it. So I don't, but I need to pay more attention to it. Magic Dice. The whales didn't like the idea though, so I kind of fell back from it. Steem doesn't like me. They don't like me. So I'm probably gonna just power down. Hopefully the price goes up while I'm powering down, so I can get out. Take the loss. Diversify. It's dope, but I wish the community was more friendly. Like once you have a lot, like you can't have a lot. You know, it's kind of like buying into a club where the club members don't like you. It's like, you know. Go anonymous. You know, me and my wife were talking about that last night. I was like, man, I was in my Telegram and I looked around. I said, man, ain't nobody in here got pictures but me. I'm like, should I be hiding my face? Should I be hiding? I'm like, I don't know, man. But that's what separates me, though, is, you know, I talk. I mean, I show my face when I talk. Nah, Steem is not garbage, man. It's just the price is down. Once those prices go up high and the payouts are a lot bigger, like when this Steem is like $50, I'm getting one Steem a day. It seems whack now because the prices are down. Tron gonna seem whack too when the prices go down. I bet you. Y'all gonna still play? You get what I'm saying? That's what crypto is about. Like, will the community stick around when it's not so good? And that's how Steem is. Like, a lot of the people are still around, even though the prices are trash. You know, you got to be in it for the community and the profit, or the profit and the community too. Because when the price on Tron, if it goes down, if it goes into a little bear market right now, and 1,000 Tron ain't, but it's less than $10, it's not gonna be so fun. Yeah, I know I'm too public, but that's what separates me a little bit. It's that edge. You know, like, there are YouTubers that don't show their face. So the ones that do get a little bit more recognition. You know, they got that edge. It's easier to stand out if no one is. Yeah. Steem BTC is very volatile. But yeah, it's in a no trade zone right now, and you know what I'm about to say. So many projects, fill your bags and hodl. What cryptos could be good for a quick? I don't know. for a quick flip. If you get in a new dApp, they got some hype early enough, you can flip, but that's not really what I try to do. I try to get in early so I can turn it into a faucet and just always have little pieces of crypto falling in my wallet. Would I sell my ante at 50? Not all of it. Like right now, what I'm doing is I'm buying ante, but I stopped freezing it. I'm like, man, let me, cause I seen what happened at the last burning. I'm gonna call it the last burning. Let's see, 25,000. So last time there were 34,000 burnt, and the devs pretty much like matched it or something like that. At a 6-4 ratio, right? So, and the pump price. The price pump. Let's see, where's Sean Trade at? Yeah, this right here. So, if I would have had some liquid, I could have sold into this, but I didn't. So I would have had to unfreeze. Yeah. No, I'm not. I don't plan to. I have no plans to sell my ante with the way it's going. 3.3 million in divs. Not any really no hype anywhere. There's no hype. It's just doing its thing. Hey, we're gonna drop a game next week. Hey, y'all work on that game for 2 months and we'll drop it. Build the game for 2 months. Drop it. That's all you really need to do. Are you surprised that Doug had? I don't watch him, man. Doug had nice things to say. I don't know what he said, man. And am I surprised? Yes. Win money, I need 1000x, not 10% again. Yeah, you kinda it's risky thinking long term, but that's the best payoff is the long term. All right, Mo. Did I much? Yeah, I think I did. Be right back. Yeah, I need to buy some now. I need to buy my little 50. It's pumping a little bit. Yeah, buy my 50. Why does it do that? So, I don't know. We'll see though. Yeah. What's up, Truce? How many do I plan to have? I want to say 100, but I don't know if that's really doable. I think what I'm gonna do is go lower, go smaller into like these. Like as I go down, go less deep into them. Like say I put zero point 0.1 Bitcoin in like the top 10 and the ones that I pick out of the top 10. Then I put like 0.05 in these, then 0.1, you know, zero point 0.01, not 0.5, but 0.05 in these. And then like 0.01 or zeros, you know, like something like that. Yeah. Cause I can't go heavy in some like these down. I can't go equally heavy into all of these. Do I tell people I'm in crypto? I don't talk to people. Nobody ever asks me what I do. And then someone asks me what I do, I might say cryptocurrency. Yeah, that's what I usually would say, cryptocurrency. It depends on if I want to spark a conversation or not. If I wanna keep it simple, I'll say YouTuber or something. I do YouTube videos. Cause I'd rather talk about me doing YouTube than crypto. Cause crypto you gotta explain too much, and then they're just not really interested anyway. They don't really care that much. I do this full time. I do crypto and I do YouTube. I would say I do more YouTube full time than crypto. I don't really sell crypto like that. I trade them in and out. But pump priced. Yeah, the pump priced. That's the new meme right there. Yo, the pump priced. Yeah, the pump priced on that. Real talk. The pump priced a little bit. I'm the face of crypto right now. Oh man, stop it. I don't cash out my crypto. Sometimes I do. I did yesterday when Bitcoin was up. I definitely sold a little bit of Bitcoin. EOS. I want to get into EOS, but it's just not. I don't think EOS is ready for me, man. Or ready for us, shall I say. I don't think EOS is ready for us, man. What is the biggest lesson I learned in the 6-month bear market? It's when you know it's going down, don't buy anything. If you know it's going down and you really feel, I guess that's the biggest lesson, is wait. It's hard to though. Probably hodl. Hodling is probably the one thing. It actually is probably going to be a lesson. Because hodling is it's very interesting, right? Because I have this funny feeling about hodling, right? Every time I think about all those coins that I had, is all through here, I was wishing that I would have sold up through here. I was wishing all of this. I was like, man, why am I hodling these coins? And this is where I was selling, right? So I finally started selling. But I was buying too. I was buying maybe in here. I can't really remember, man, but I know I was buying. I bought Steem somewhere. I don't know what time it was, what day it was, or what month. But I should have waited. Basically, the most I should have done was just held on to the least I should have done was just hold on to the Bitcoin, sold everything to Bitcoin and waited, not going in between altcoins. There it is. Going in between altcoins while Bitcoin's going down. That's my biggest regret. I wish I would have went into Bitcoin like I was at first when I sold all the altcoins initially. When I sold all the altcoins, I went into Bitcoin. I had my stack of Bitcoin. And then I got antsy. Man, I want to do something. It's okay. See, the thing, another lesson is, it's okay to want to do something. Go do something, man. But don't all in out of wanting to do something. That's another thing I learned. Don't go all in on something just to do something. It's a lesson I still be learning. But cause it's all gambling, right? So that's one of the biggest lessons. If you're gonna trade, just go into Bitcoin. Sell some Bitcoin for cash. I did that much. I'm glad I did that much. I'm glad I just didn't hold everything. Cause I'd be pissed right now if I just held everything through all of this. Oh yeah, I'm a hodl and not take any profit on the way. So that's what I'm glad I did. But yeah, biggest regret, going in and out of altcoins. If you're gonna hodl altcoins, hodl your altcoins. If you're gonna sell for Bitcoin, sell for Bitcoin. Right now, I'm wishing that I would have hodled a lot of those coins because I had 1,000 Neo. But I sold them all for Bitcoin and I went into something else. You see? I had 1,000 Neo, man. I had what? How many EOS did I have? Maybe about 1,000 EOS or something like that. I kind of wish I would have held on to those. Litecoin. So I'm learning that it's okay to hodl some of the higher ones, but some of the lower ones, I'm glad I sold. Certain ones, I'm glad I sold. Certain ones, I'm not so glad I sold. I'm glad I sold. Let's look at something. I don't think there's anything. Z Classic. Glad I sold that. Dash. Glad I sold that. But if I didn't sell, I would still have that much extra on top of how much I just bought, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is when you hodl, at least if it goes down and you buy more, you already have the ones that you had. Yeah. So, I remember one time, I can't remember if a dude sent me 100 ETH or 1,000 ETH for something. I had did something. Maybe you know what it was? He made some money. listening to me. And he said, hey man, I want to send you something. I made so much doing something. I can't remember what it was. This was a long time ago. And he sent me 100 ETH. And that was a good bit back then. It was like, ETH might have been like $7 or something like that. Maybe it was 1,000. He might have sent me 1,000 ETH. But at the time, you're like, man, yeah, I had a couple thousand EOS, man. I think I had like 14. I can't remember. See, when the prices go down, I can't even really remember how much I had anymore. I know I had over 1,000 NEO. I know that because I can see it in my wallet. I know I had over 1,000 EOS because I think it was 6,000 EOS I had. Yeah, Genesis mining. That's where it all started. You know, as far as financially for me. Well, that's not where it all started. That's where it really started going. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to get it while it's good, man. We can be looking back and being like, man, DApps was crazy. You know? This could be the time where might be just the era that we're in, the DApp era. Then crypto might go to something else. And you're going to be missing that DApp profit. Or wishing you would have got in on that easy DApp profit. Because all you got to do is be there early. No, I don't mind anymore. Nobody mines anymore. I mean, I never mined. I did Genesis mining. Genesis mining was cloud mining. Where they would mine. They mined in Iceland. And you just basically you rented out a miner and they paid you a percentage of the profit that the miner made. It's not profitable no more. They can't really do it anymore the way they did. Cold coffee. Make a portfolio on Crypto Compare and keep track of it. I have one on my phone. You mean for YouTube? Yeah, I should do something like that. Do a mock portfolio, put like 1,000 on each coin. I really buy the coin, but I put a fake amount because I don't want people to know how much I really have of each coin no more. You know, I'll let you see my ante and stuff like that, but my holdings, I'm trying to keep that. I mean, I'm not gonna be really stressing it, but I'm trying to keep it a little bit more private this go around. Cause this next bull run, boy, if it goes the way I think it should probably go, it's just eventually Bitcoin's gonna be like $1 million. Cryptos are gonna be like $1,000. Each crypto is gonna be like at least $1,000. $1,000 will be like the new penny. You know, it's going to be crazy. Cloud mining going to come back, you think? Cloud mining will come back. Yeah, once it gets profitable again, yeah. Let's check on Genesis. Let's see if they're still in even. I haven't went to the website in a while. Genesis. I bought a contract. Oh, that's not right. I didn't think so. Uh-oh. They waking up. .com. Still exists. I want to see press. Let's see if I remember. I met her. And where's y'all going at? I guess he's not on there no more. But yeah, I flew to Iceland. There's videos on my channel about it. Oh, they got an EOS block producer. You know what's funny? I remember when I was at in Iceland and we were getting breakfast, and I was really hype on Steam. I was like, you guys should get on Steam it, man, and market. You guys should do that. And here they got this Steam application can be found here. That's interesting. All right, y'all. Kids are up. Talk to y'all later.